Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and what this person is like, how they're going to be viewing you, what the relationship's going to be like, how you meet. So if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see, Virgos. We've got the Knight of Pentacles showing up, so you could have a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, they're also showing up as the Ten of Pentacles, so you've got someone who has quite a lot to offer coming towards you. All right, they're viewing you as the Nine of Cups, so they see you as a party person, but I also think that this person sees you as their wish fulfillment, so what they've been wishing or hoping for. And we see the Queen of Cups, so very loving, very nurturing, sensual connection. And we see the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles, sorry about the noise, my Virgos. I've adopted a new cat, and my little min pin likes to boss him around, so just one moment. Okay, my Virgos, sorry about that little interruption there. I'm seeing here that we have the number sequence 8, 9, and 10 coming through, so it tells me that you're almost there, or this person is almost here, almost in your life. Some of you might be seeing that number sequence 8, 9, and 10. Just has a little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a tap on the shoulder from your angels and your guides here regarding this connection. So I see that this is somebody who's very hardworking, somebody who's very dedicated. This is somebody, Virgo, who's definitely going to have your back. This might be somebody who likes the outdoors. So like instead of going to the gym, this person might like to go for walks or runs or do hiking and things like that. Or they just, they like to be outdoors is kind of what I'm getting. Some of you, they may work outdoors. So we see the Six of Cups coming through. Okay, so for some of you, this may be somebody who has a crush on you. You may meet this person and they still might be trying to heal from something in the past. Now that doesn't necessarily mean an ex or anything like that. It could be, something that's happened to them in the past with a friend or a family member, something having to do with work, but they might be a little bit hung up on the past here, Virgo, when you meet them. And we see the Four of Wands, so pay attention to that 1111 number sequence. A lot of you, and the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles is a strong indication here that this can be a connection that leads to marriage or commitment or moving in together or something solid, stable, and secure. Now we have the Death card. We see Scorpio energy. So some of you, this person is, mourning the loss of a loved one, or you're meeting this person when they're going through some sort of major transformation. I do think this person is highly intuitive, Virgo. I feel like this person is highly intuitive. It's weird. I just saw that sort of tornado move. I'm doing okay, but I feel like maybe some of you, this person comes from tornado country, or maybe you live in tornado country. But I'm seeing here that this person's highly intuitive, they're focused, and they're brave. All right. All right, what else do we need to know? We see creative. All right, Virgo, so this person potentially enjoys art, working with their hands, music, putting their ideas to work. All right. This person might be a creative, consider themselves a creative, have their own business. They invest effort and creativity into personal fulfillment and wealth. And strong indication, like we have 3 confirmation messages in this reading that this person could be a life partner for you, Virgo. You guys have a mutual love and you share the same vision for the future. It's meant to be a long-term connection. And holy smokes, we get twin soul energy. So really powerful connection. You two mirror each other. This is meant to be a healing connection, one where you both balance your masculine and feminine energies. Virgo, this is really, really good stuff here. So with the Ten of Pentacles, I do see a lot of you being in that higher level of commitment, getting along well with this person's family, their family and friends, happy that you two are together, supportive of this connection. I also see this person has a lot to offer. You know, they may have wealth, whether they're self-made or it's something that's been passed down to them. We see Asian energy. So for some of you, this person is Asian or of Asian descent, or there's some sort of Asian connection. You know, sometimes I get, you know, maybe your first date is for sushi, or somebody loves, I think it's pho, Vietnamese food, Korean food, you name it. All right, we see this person only has eyes for you, so you're definitely not going to be feeling jealous here about this person or wondering if they're into or dealing with anybody else. And we do see throwback hippie, so for some of you that is their style, or maybe they decorate with some retro vibes, you know, in their home, or they're into like, you know, stuff from the 70s, 60s and 70s. But again, these very specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. And we see Virgo, some of you will be meeting this person online, okay? But for others of you, you'll be meeting this person somewhere you like to go back to, like work or school or the gym, somewhere you frequent. Could be the dog park or your favorite place to grab a drink or a bite to eat. So let's see what else we need to know about this person. All right, there's a 3 to 5 year age difference between you two. They may have an imperfection in their speech. Now that could be anything from a small lisp or a stutter. It could also be that, you know, if they're not speaking their native language with you, they might say things, you know, incorrectly or in a different way. Spirit saying your paths will cross after you make some sort of final decision. And this person may wear more than 2 rings frequently, so they might like to wear jewelry. This can also indicate somebody who has been married before. And we're also seeing that this person, Virgo, goes by a nickname, okay? Possibly ending in an O, but not for all of you. All right, Virgos, what else do we need to know about this person? They're romantic. I could definitely see that there. It's going to be a very romantic connection. So flowers and gifts, they'll wine and dine you, have vacations, or just do small sweet things for you just because. Okay, this person is stable. So they have a lot to offer. They're balanced. They've done that self-love. This is somebody who's authentic. And we see this, you may meet this person through work for some of you, okay? And for some of you, this person might have short hair, or maybe that's you. Now we see the 9 of Cups, Virgo. This person sees you as, you know, their wish fulfillment, but they also see you as a party person. So like I said, some of you will be meeting this person at, you know, at some sort of get together, at some sort of holiday party or a birthday, or out celebrating a raise or promotion or something. The High Priestess, for me as a reader, the High Priestess can be Virgo energy as well as Cancer and Pisces. But the High Priestess here tells me that this is somebody who's going to be very open, very authentic, and that's what they're going to like about you. That's how they're going to be seeing you. I feel like, you know, you may be empaths, intuitive. Some of you might read tarot, really be into astrology and things like that. So this person, that's how they're viewing you. But they're viewing you as somebody who's, you know, doesn't keep a lot of secrets. You're going to tell it like it is. You're honest and you're direct with them. But there may be a little bit of an air of mystery around you as well. And we see the Hierophant card, Taurus energy. So this person is going to be seeing you as grounded and generous. That you also like to, you know, like the nicer things in life, the finer things in life. We see Hermit card energy, Virgo energy. So this person is gonna like all your Virgo qualities as well. You being practical, you being, you know, wise and being very hardworking. But they may be a little bit worried that you hold back on them a little bit, or that you're an overthinker. But they do see you as somebody who's stable, solid, secure, and you know, wants to take your time before you really rush into anything. So let's see what they really like about you. What does this person really like about my Virgos, please? So we see the Priest energy. So they like that you're spiritual. Some of you, they see you as a spiritual channel. So I do see that coming through twice. So again, if you read tarot or palms, or you're into, you know, astrology, or you're an intuitive, this person's going to really like that about you. And we see that Virgin energy, the archetype for Virgo. Wow. So they're going to see you as being pure of heart and spirit. You know, there's just a purity about you, Virgo. Now let's see what this person might not like about you. What might this person not like about my Virgos? Okay, confusion. So this person might be a little bit worried that you don't know exactly what you want, or that you need clarity before you get involved. And there's nothing wrong with needing clarity before you get involved, but I don't think this person's going to be confused about you whatsoever. So they might not like that you're maybe not as all in as they are as soon as they are. And we see some of my Virgos, you may feel unloved. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully, and maybe you haven't truly had that before, and so that can come out in different ways. So I feel that person, you know, I think it'll make that person sad, but I also think they're going to want you to trust that they can support you emotionally and love you fully. But you might sort of make them prove it, you know. So with the Queen of Cups, I feel this is going to be a very loving, very, very romantic connection, nurturing connection, Virgo. There may be some unhealed wounds that are blocking forward movement, and that may be on your end. Of course, it could also be on theirs. But Spirit's saying you can be completely open with this person, Virgo, and, you know, it's safe to trust in this person, and it's safe to trust in this situation. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know about this? Okay, so a physical connection. So don't worry, you're going to be very good together in the bedroom. You're going to be very attracted to each other. So the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. So your lovemaking may be, you know, very, very distinct from other connections you've had in a very good way. We see friend zone. So some of you, this person may be in your friend zone. Now I'm seeing that there's passion here. So I see there's passion and there's romance. So I don't see you being friend zoned or them friend zoning you, but you know, there could be concerns about that. I don't know. Or maybe they are a friend who wants to be more. Spirit's saying that you're manifesting this. So very soon your true love will arrive, but it's going to happen unexpectedly or in some sort of serendipitous way. All right, Virgo, so let's see if we get important dates or times here for this person or this connection. So as early as next week. You will have to wait a little longer, and you're not meant to know. All right, Virgos, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.